Hey, this is Georgie. We're at Georgie's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing today? Never mind the noise outside, the windows open because it's summertime coming. It's going to be hot this weekend. My neighbors are out there making noise, so if you hear the thuds and thuds, then I'm not closing the window because it's hot in here. But anyway, today's video is 10 bands who I feel have no bad albums. So that is my opinion, and these are all subjective, obviously, but honestly, they really don't have any bad albums. These 10 bands I talk about, they really don't. They're not all stellar. I'm not going to say they're the greatest album ever made, but they're doing things you can say they suck, these albums. None of them. They're good for what they are, and none of them have bad albums. So, again, my opinion, you're going to tell me, and at the end of when you watch this video, what you think, what bands you think don't have any bands. And my criteria for doing this is that bands have to have at least 5 albums out. You can't have like 2, 3, 4. They have a bunch of them, so that's the criteria for this. So here we go. And for the ones that have large discography, I'm not gonna pull. I didn't pull all of them. Someone pulled all of them. It depends on the band. But okay, we're gonna start off with this one. There's no particular order for these. And the band has how many full ones they have? 5. Exumer. Now, this is a newer band to me. I got into maybe last year, and this is their debut, Possessed by Fire. And great old school thrash. Friend Darcy, I bought this off of him. Got me into the band, and this turned me on to them. Really good stuff. The first album is great, and then Rising from the Sea is equally as good. And these both came out in the 80s, maybe early 90s, I believe. And they came back with their next couple albums later on. Fire and Damnation, another strong one. This one came out late in the late 2000s, early 2000 maybe. So I can't read the dates on it. Yeah, 2012. Excellent too. My favorite one probably Raging Tides. This was a freaking banger. Love it. Awesome stuff. And their last one just came out in 2019. Hostile Defiance. Duh. But really, all of them, since their beginning to now, they're freaking awesome. And every album is good. None of these albums, I said, are bad. They're all good albums. They really are. I picked the wrong one from the beginning, but that one's the beginning. Anyway, awesome stuff. If you're not sure, don't know Exumer, and you don't know them, definitely all these albums here are excellent. Great band. Really didn't put out a bad album at all. It's only 5, but doesn't make a difference. All right, this one here too. This band put out, what do you call it? We got 6 albums, and 6 albums and an EP, and really good stuff. But I'm going to talk about Cirith Ungol. This is on a double thing, so you got King of the Dead, and then you have, of course, Frost and Fire. All in one disc here. Awesome debut, and a good follow-up to. Not one of my favorite, but still, it's still a good album. Doesn't suck. It's good. And then you got 1 Foot in Hell, another really good one. Strong songs on this one. This one people may not like it so much, but I like it. And it's Paradise Lost. I think it's a good album. It's got a little more different feel to it, but it's still a good album. It's not a bad album at all. He came back after a few years this is 2020, I believe, with Forever Black. Another great comeback. Half Past Dead, the EP here is good. Half Past Human, sorry. And The Dark Parade, another one that's good. None of them suck. Cirith Ungol doesn't suck. They have great albums. All of them are good. They're worth your time and worth listening. None of them are bad. That's what I'm saying. 2 bands right here just have, I'm not saying flawless, but no bad albums. Okay, let's go on to this one here. I didn't pull out all these for this one. This is because this is Nile. They have 10 albums. I pulled 5 of them. But in their first one, Catacombs, Amongst the Catacombs of Neferke. The debut, great, very different. The whole Egyptian theme. And the album is, of course, like those who the gods detest. Great one there. This is my favorite one, Annihilation of the Wicked. Excellent. And the one after that, kind of hard to see the names of these. But It starts with an I, but you know the album. And then the newest one, The Underworld, Waits Us All, is great too. Nile is a band that they don't put anything. They're such a talented band. They don't put out anything crappy. These, among all the other ones I didn't mention, are just amazing. And they're a band you really have to listen to and have to think about, because it's not one of those bands you just slap it on and it's whatever, and it's the background noise. You got to really pay attention. And Nile is definitely one of those bands. And again, none of their albums are terrible at all. They're all good. They really are. Okay, what's next? We'll go with yeah, one of my another newer band. This one, thrash band, freaking awesome. Another band, no bands. I pulled out all the albums for this one, I believe, almost all of them. They have 8 albums. I pulled 5 of them, but still. Suicidal Angels. This is their debut, the Eternal Desolate Domination. Freaking awesome thrash. Very dark. This one and their follow-up, Sanctifying Darkness. Another great, just a dark album. More evil. Dead Again. Next one, really good. And their later ones are really good too. They get a little bit less satanic and with the use of aggression. And their latest one, Profane Power. But again, other ones I didn't pull them all, but maybe I should have. But they're all awesome. I've talked about this band before. I really fell in love with them. Great. His hair sticking up here. That's great. Anyway, Suicidal Angels, no bad albums in this discography at all. Not one, in my opinion. Okay, we'll go on to another one. I pick all their albums for this one. They have 13 albums. I picked some key ones that I like. Onwards to Golgotha. Incantation, of course. Famous album here. Another band. This got it a few years ago, but no bad albums from what I've had. Mortal Throne of Nazarene. Another one. Great stuff. This one's good. I don't care. It's a good album. It doesn't suck. People may not like it as much, but it doesn't suck. It's good. The Blasphemy album. Excellent stuff. The last two, Sect of Vile, Divinity. Divinity's absolutely love this one. And the new one, Unholy Justification. Excellent. Incantation, just very solid. Death Doom. They get fast, they get slow. Love the stuff though. Like I said, a band I never liked before, but now I listen to them, they don't know any bad albums. So these are among the others I didn't mention maybe. Excellent stuff. Awesome stuff. Really, really good stuff. Really great band. No crappy albums in there. All right, we'll go on with this one. But you guys, this one I think the one everyone's would probably agree with me on this one. With Death, they have no bad albums. The debut is raw and heavy and evil and really good. Love the follow-up, Leprosy. Another one. And a little more technically better, but excellent stuff. Leprosy is great. My favorite one, Spiritual Healing. Great stuff. Then you get a little more progressive coming with Human. Another one. Individual Thought Patterns. Another great one. Symbolic. And they go full into the more proggy, less deathy, but great. Sound of Perseverance. I don't say anything about that you don't know. But none of them suck. They're all great albums. And they really are great. This is what I could say. I'm going to honestly say this is maybe all the ones I talk about. Maybe this is the one that has all the albums are great from Death. So running out of room here. I'm going to put them over here. And next one, another picking a lot of death metal albums here, aren't I? Again, this band has 16 albums. I didn't pull them all, but Cannibal Corpse, Eating Back to Life, freaking classic. Butcher the Birth, another classic. And you got the singer Chris Barnes leaves, and you get George Grinder Fisher coming in. I can't even talk. The Vile album is great. Gallery of Suicide is great. The last two I thought were really good. Some of them may be a little more samey, but they don't suck. They're not crap. Like I'm saying, these aren't like stellar, but they're all good. And the second to last one, Violence Unimagined, is awesome. Chaotic Horrific is really good too. I really like this one too. So they're all good. The Cannibal puts out consistency. Yeah, some are samey, but so is AC/DC, and all their albums are pretty good. Most of them are really good stuff. But Cannibal doesn't put out a crappy album. That's for damn sure, in my opinion, anyway. Okay, another band which I think is thinking man's kind of metal. You have to listen to it. You have to pay attention. And it's got one of the late singers. They have reformed the new singer. The latest singer passed away, but they have 7 albums, an EP, a couple EPs. Nevermore, the late Warren Dale. This was more like the Sanctuary stuff, but really heavy, really good. Like the debut. And then you have the, what do you call it? EP, Pockets of Ecstasy. Great stuff there. Dreaming Neon Black, another great album there. Dead Heart and Dead World, my first one I ever got. Excellent stuff. Enemies of Reality. You know that. I'm just showing to show them. This Godless Endeavor. And the last one, The Obsidian Conspiracy. I'm really looking forward to see what they're going to come out with a new singer. It seems like the guy does a good job. The singer sounds a lot like Warren Dale. But everyone's a band. You got to sit down, listen to the music, and digest it. So it's not for background music, just like Nile stuff. But great stuff here. Nevermore, absolutely great band. Can't go wrong with them. All right, I got 2 more to go. We'll go with this one. Maybe this one might be a surprise. This one has 7 albums, and they have an EP. And I'm talking about Ratt. There's a lot of noise out there. The debut EP is excellent, really good. Of course, Out of Cellar is a classic. Everyone knows that one. The Major Stop Prophecy is another great one. This on the cover's got good tunes on it. It's not a bad album at all. Maybe it's a little letdown to some people, but it's good. Reach for the Sky, my friend Ron's favorite one. Great album too. Good stuff there. And moving the hair there, the metal stuff is going down. They still put out a good one with Detonator. It's still a solid album. It doesn't suck. Here's the one people might say suck, but you know what? It's different, but it doesn't suck. It's really a good album. You gotta sit down and listen to it, give it a chance. It's not a bad album. It's the self-titled Ratt one from '96, I believe. 97. It's excellent. It's a good album. It's very different, but it's Ratt. They sound good. And then they come back in 2000, I think 10 or 11, Infestation. It's a good album. It's an excellent comeback. It sounds more like classic Ratt, but these are good. None of these are bad. They really aren't. They don't put out a stinker. None of these are a stinker at all. Love Ratt anyway, so that's we'll biased, but still, none of them are crappy. Okay, the last one. This band has 7 albums, an EP, and I don't have the actual EP, but I have them. In the beginning, Mercyful Fate. It says the None's Not No Fun EP, same thing. This was awesome stuff there. Of course, the debut Melissa is amazing. One of the best metal albums ever made. So was Don't Break the Oath. Another fantastic album. Time, the follow-up. Oh, did I pull that one? Where is it? Oh, I didn't pull it. Did I pull it? Nope, didn't pull it. Where is it? In the Shadows. Here it is. In the Shadows. Then Time. Another great one there. To the comeback and the one follow it. Another just great stuff there. I love Into the Unknown. Really good. This one may be the less of all of them, but it's still good. It still doesn't suck. Dead Again. And I like the 9 album a lot. It's one of my favorite ones by them. So, to me, and again, they're not crap. None of them are bad. These are not bad albums. Like I said, you have to have albums really got to be bad. I mean, what's considered a bad album? Maybe Halloween's Chameleon is a bad album. But Mercyful Fate did not put out any crappy albums at all. So, there you go. That's my 10 bands that didn't put out a bad album. And again, I'm just voicing it's my opinion. Tell me in the comments what you think. If I'm right, I'm wrong, or whatever. Put bands you think have no bad discography. You have to be bad. If you put it in there, 5 albums or more. That's it. That's what I want to see what you think. So, other bands probably could have put on here too, but these are the ones I thought of. 10 bands that had no bad albums. So, thanks for watching. Excuse me. If you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and comment. All that fun stuff. And have a good weekend. We'll see you next time. Keep rocking metal alive. Take it easy.